Yes, ma'am.
May it please the court, Your Honor. Before is Mr. Detron Bell. This is case number 2010 GS 450189. He was charged and indicted for 2 counts of forgery. Your Honor, he had a bench warrant that was issued back on March 11 of 2010. It was officially FTA'd on October 22nd, 2010. So since that time, he was just out and about. He was picked up on the bench warrant, it looks like on June 21st, 2023, and he has been detained at the Williamsburg County Detention Center since then, and this is the defense's motion to lift the bench warrant.
Well, what are you going to do about those forgery charges?
I believe we're going to try to fight it out another day.
Raise your left hand on the Bible, raise your right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Barr.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I'll start with the forgery charges. The state has made an offer in this case, and Mr. Bell and I discussed it. We discussed it at great length. However, Judge, as I talked to Mr. Bell and was trying to understand how we got here from a charge from 2010 and to now being here in 2023. And upon my investigating with him and just talking through the timeline, essentially what happened, Judge, in 2009, Mr. Bell got a DUI in Horry County, and he was sentenced to 30 days on that DUI. And then as soon as that time was over, he got brought to King Street on a child support bench warrant, and he was into the Williamsburg County Detention Center between 2009 and sometime August of 2010, which I believe is right around the same time he was supposed to have an appearance for this forgery charge. Since then, Judge, he's completely turned his entire life around. He's been in Horry County, he's been working, he's got a fiance, he's got a pretty...
How long has he been engaged?
About a year.
Yeah, okay.
He's got a really good job. Judge, I asked him a couple questions. I said, did you file taxes? He said, I filed my 2022 taxes. I said, you got a valid driver's license? He said, yes. It's not set to expire until 2028. And Judge, I make that point that he wasn't hiding. He's been living his life. He just was not aware that he had a forgery charge. And the forgery charge itself, Judge, stems back to an ex-girlfriend that he was involved with that lives in Myrtle Beach, and they broke up, and then she claimed that he took or wrote, I think, equates to about $500 in checks.
How much time has he already done on that charge?
He's done enough, Judge, that he can potentially, we were discussing a time served, but Judge, based on the facts, based on my going through it, and based on the fact that he's turned his life around, I don't want him to have a financial fraud charge on his record. I'm asking today if we can lift the bench warrant so he can get back to work, because his employer they've allowed him to use his vacation time while he's been in the detention center, but I believe it's running out, and if he can't get back by next week, I believe his fiance said he could lose that job. He wasn't trying to run.
I understand, but there's no statute of limitations in South Carolina on a criminal offense.
I agree. We plan to handle the charge, but I believe at this point it would be in his best interest to allow us some time to actually dive into this case. I don't know if the victim has really cooperated in the discovery. We received an amount, but we didn't receive any canceled checks. And Judge, he was, like, as I said before, he was not trying to invade. He just simply did not know he had a warrant. It wasn't until I think he got pulled over and on his way back from work, they ran his plates and said, hey, you got a bench warrant in Williamsburg County.
Yeah, but that's been almost 30 days ago. I mean, 20-something days ago.
Yes, sir.
If he's done the time and he knows that he's guilty of the crime, then why keep kicking the can down the road?
I don't believe he's conceding that he's guilty, Your Honor.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just the charge.
You think he's guilty? What about him and this girlfriend?
And Your Honor, we haven't had the opportunity to speak with her. It looks like even back when this was assigned to Attorney Donald Harper, when he was an assistant solicitor, he had a hard time getting in touch with her. I have tried several times and even reached out to her job, the Circle K in Myrtle Beach. She's no longer employed there as well, and they don't have any contact.
So you might have to now press the charge.
That's what it sounds like.
You know, once you do it and let him go then. I mean, all these cases that's being set for trial and kicking the can down the road, Mr. Barr has a pretty valid point. How you gonna prove this kind of case? How about it, mister?
I would really appreciate that. You know, I was on my job for 12 years now. October will be 13. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I just graduated college for electrical lineman, almost close to a year now, and I was going for my CDL, and it just threw a whole wrench in me. It's like somebody just found a file one day and just took my whole life away.
A little random charge, a check for with a girlfriend from 10, 12 years ago?
You know, I did it wrong. I did it wrong for I was talking to my ex-wife still, so, you know, she did that. I wish she didn't did it, but part of life I had to deal with.
I'm not asking you to confess or anything.
Judge, when I looked at his picture in the discovery, I didn't even know it was him because it was so.
Well, you know how it is these days. He probably had a crew cut back then.
He had a clean cut, yeah.
I was 29 years old. I'm about to turn 43 coming up. So long.
You from here?
I'm from Hemingway, sir.
This must be Hemingway's day. All right, what you gonna do with them?
I'm just signed the sheet on it and I'll cross it.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Case dismissed.
Welcome to Christian News TY. I am Samela Barr, and I'm here talking with Ms. Sharon Staggers, the clerk of court of King Street. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'll tell you what, these mosquitoes out here are so bad.
They are. They are.
But anyway, I wanted you to tell us a little bit about, you and how you're enjoying the Lane Parade and the festival and everything going on.
It was awesome. We really enjoyed the parade. Like I said, our daughter is a flag girl on the River of Soul Marching Band, the King Street Senior High School Band. And their performance was just awesome. The vendors, we visited all the vendors, ate great food, prolo, barbecue ribs, and awesome food. I even purchased, like I said, this necklace from one of the vendors. Nice pan of cinnamon rolls, so it's awesome event, awesome event.
Well, thank you for taking a moment. Hey, one last thing. You had something you needed to tell the community about what's going on in your area over there.
Right, I wanted to remind the citizens of Williamsburg County about our free legal clinic that's held on the first Fridays of every month. The first Fridays, unless it's a holiday, then it'll go to the next Friday at the Williamsburg County Courthouse on the first floor. This is a free legal clinic that's offered by Legal Aid that comes from Conway. It's from 9:30 to 3:30. If you need to use those services, I'm asking that you please come in and take advantage of that service.
All right, for Christian News TY, we want to say thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
Christian News TY, I am Samela Barr.
Looking back at the past, yesterday old, today solid gold.
Welcome to TY Christian News 4th of July version from Pawleys Island, South Carolina. Happy birthday, 4th of July, and we got a wonderful parade for you to watch. Just stay tuned for TY Christian News. Billy Jenkinson here on Pawleys Island for TY.
Good afternoon. My name is Stanley Paisley, and I'm here with the Christian TY News. And we have the distinct honor and privilege of being out in Williamsburg County, rural Williamsburg County.
Hello everybody, I'm Senator Ronnie Sabb, and I'd like to personally invite each and every one of you to a grand celebration where we'll be celebrating the grand opening of the Williamsburg Heritage Society's African American Museum's archives. It's located over on Hampton Avenue here in King Street. This event will be held in conjunction with the Cassandra William Rush's Museum of African American Arts and Cultures.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Greeleyville Flag Day. We're happy to be here this afternoon with Mr. Kirby. So if you're with me and I'm with Kirby, then we're with House 101.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome to Christian News TY. I am Mary Tisdale.
What's happening here is Williamsburg County Sheriff Office is cleaning up after people littering in the community. We ask you, if you are littering or you see someone littering, please stop littering and remind them to stop trashing your community. There are much more important things the Sheriff Office can be doing on a very hot day like today. Having a clean neighborhood will make it a better place to live in.
The facts remain the same. Please share this video